When the Dubs took Patrick Baldwin Jr. with the 28th pick in the draft, it was considered a risky move because he was limited to just 10 games due to injury and was underwhelming in the games he played. But the Warriors front office knew exactly what they were doing because they knew PBJ was a great prospect that had become underrated due to his poor season at Milwaukee. Based on a recent report, Patrick Baldwin Jr. has been very impressive in recent workouts, so this video is going to explain why PBJ can be an all-star for the Warriors. But before we continue, I'm trying to hit 15,000 subs by the end of the year, so if you enjoy the content, please drop a like on the video and hit that subscribe button. After the Dubs took PBJ late in the first round, he was expected to play in the Warriors Summer League. Unfortunately, he didn't play any Summer League games due to injury, and the Warriors wanted to be extra cautious. But PBJ has started to play in the Warriors team workouts, and according to the Dubs coaching staff, he's looked impressive. With one Warriors staffer saying, "I've been shocked by what I've seen in an exciting way," and another staffer adding, "He's an exciting prospect, very exciting." Now, footage of these workouts haven't been released or anything, and they didn't get specific, but the fact that the coaching staff is already impressed with what they're seeing from PBJ in these workouts should get Warriors fans excited. Patrick Baldwin Jr. was projected to be a top 10 draft pick back in 2021. He was known as a 6'9" forward with a lethal outside shot and excellent perimeter skills for a player his size. But unfortunately, his freshman season at Milwaukee was cut short due to an ankle injury, and when he did play, he was underwhelming, only putting up 12 points and 6 boards a game on 34% shooting. PBJ's draft stock took a huge hit after that rough year at Milwaukee, which is why he fell to the 28th pick, but the Warriors front office was able to see past this bad year and see an extremely talented player. PBJ is a knockdown three-point shooter, and thanks to his height and high release point, he can effortlessly get his shot off over defenders without getting bothered. But he's also got other perimeter skills. He can put the ball on the deck and get all the way to the basket, or he can pull up for a mid-range jumper. And his passing skills are also good, knowing how to make the right reads and find the open man. I've said this before in a previous video, but PBJ's situation reminds me a lot of MPJ. Michael Porter Jr. is another very talented, extremely tall forward that was projected to be a high draft pick, but had a short and underwhelming season in college due to injury. This caused his draft stock to take a big hit, and he nearly fell out of the lottery, but the Nuggets were still high on him and took him with the 14th pick. And the gamble that the Nuggets took initially paid off. They let him use his first year to recover from back surgery, but by his third year in the league, MPJ averaged 19 points and 7 boards a game on over 50% shooting from the field and 40% from 3. He looks like a future all-star, which is why the Nuggets gave him max dollars. Now, he did get hurt again, unfortunately, and who knows if he'll ever stay healthy, but that's besides the point. The point is, sometimes it makes sense to gamble on a high upside prospect, even if they're coming off a down year. Now, hopefully PBJ's ankle problems aren't going to be a long-term issue for him, but if he can stay healthy, he has the potential to be a special player in the NBA. And I see him as someone who can be very similar to Michael Porter Jr. in that he could be an excellent scorer that can get his shot off over any defender at any given moment. But I would anticipate that he won't play a ton his rookie year. The Dubs have a deep roster, and they're also an organization that tends to bring their rookies along slowly so they can learn good habits and develop properly. They're going to want PBJ to get a lot better defensively and learn the NBA game. I would expect him to get plenty of time in the G League while also getting some burn during the regular season, which is what the Dubs did with Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. But after his rookie season, PBJ will have a chance to take a much larger role on the team, and in a few years, he could potentially have a breakout season. In the future, fans could be wondering, how did other teams allow PBJ to fall all the way to the end of the first round? Anyway guys, that's going to be the end of the video. If you enjoyed this, please drop a like on it and hit that subscribe button, and click this video to see why Jonathan Kuminga can be a future all-star for the Golden State Warriors.